Hey guys, Orack here, and today we're gonna talk about Invasion of Tradick. Now, Invasion of Tradick is a fan-made film made by Jack the Slayer, or otherwise known as Louis, who animated himself, only one person, the entire film. And let me give you the basic premise of the film. So, the events of it are taking place before the Saiyan saga. Nappa, Vegeta and Raditz are assigned to conquer Tradick, a planet with a very impressive energy residing on him, and Frieza wants to conquer him. Though what they end up finding out might shock them. So, in this review, I won't go into spoiler territory because I think it's one of the best fun films when it comes to the Dragon Ball franchise out there, and you should see it. So let me give you my thoughts on each and every aspect of the film. So let's begin with the animation. As I said, only one person worked on it, who is Jack the Slayer, and that's just amazing. I mean, hats off to you, man. I can't believe that only one person did the whole freaking movie when it comes to the animation portion. And there are some really good key animation moments, like when a certain king fights Saibaman, or when a certain Saiyan goes Uzaru mode. And I think those are moments that should be praised, and especially since it's one person, you know. So, the animation in general is very reminiscent of the 90s Dragon Ball franchise. It has that old school feel, but it has its own flavor too. Jack the Slayer has found his own take on the Dragon Ball franchise, and I must say it kinda reminds me of the quote-unquote simplistic character designs that Sintani makes, because it gives you so much opportunity to do whatever you want with those characters that way. And when I saw Invasion of Tradick way back, before Dragon Ball Super Broly was announced and all that, I thought this was a good direction to go. And yeah, I was really happy about it. What else should I say about the animation? Well, I said that it is reminiscent of 90s Dragon Ball, and I say it because there are impact shots. And there are the old school, let's say, impact shots, you know, the ones where we have the white screens like in every 2 or 3 frames, and they can be a bit, you know, epilepsy inducing for those people. But it creates nostalgia, and I like it about it. Like that thing about it. Also, all techniques come back, like Raditz's Sunday, Saibaman are back, and many more. I won't spoil it. So, let's go to the music portion. I will say simply this, I love it. Most of the soundtrack that is available for this film is mostly Faulkner remixes of either Kinkuchi's or Sumitomo's soundtracks, but there are also some covers of Faulkner and original music mixed in. And I like how the music in the whole film is present, like always. It's really reminiscent of what Faulkner did, like in the Cell saga, and you know, in the entire series, let's say, because they had to fill every little moment with music. And I really liked it because it was just one movie, it was not like an entire series, so it would get tiring. It was just as it should be, if you know what I mean. And hearing battle themes of from Dragon Ball Super, or the Kinkuchi's version of Dragon Ball Z, especially, with the emotional and battle themes, were really special. I mean, I really liked the take on the Faulkner style of these tracks, but it just had how can I say it, way more depth than I expected and I really like the fact how Jack the Slayer managed to combine all these things together, and it seemingly seemed so perfectly combined. So yeah, that was my comment on the music, and now let's go to the voice acting portion. First of all, I'm not an expert. I don't really know everything about, the ocean dub or the Funimation dub and all this stuff, but, I know some stuff. That's all. So, with that said, I really loved Vegeta's, Goji's, and Frieza's voice actors. They were, in my opinion, spot on. Vegeta's version was like a usual Christopher Sabat version, but it really fit with the mood of the whole movie. Now Goji, King Goji, had this really deep and menacing voice that, you would expect someone like Thanos from the Marvel franchise to have, which is really cool. And Frieza's voice was really, really, really similar to the old female version. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of the lady that did Frieza's voice, but I think you know what I mean. Then, Nappa was really good, but I thought he was a bit flat in certain lines, anyways. And Raditz, though it could be the voice actor's microphone quality, I thought he was a bit flat sounding most of the time. I think his portions where he calmly talked with Nappa or Vegeta or whatever, or whoever, were his weaker ones. Whereas when he was in battle mode and he was screaming and he was attacking and all that, it just seemed like it was fitting. And then, I have no complaints with Dodoria, that Lo-Fi Saiyan did. Shout out to him. And then there was Zarbon that had this, well, I might be wrong about this one, but he had this weird, like, Australian accent. I don't know what was really going on with that voice actor's rendition of Zarbon, but I thought it was weird, and while it was fitting, it was a bit weird for Zarbon, the usual choice of doing a feminized male voice would work better. And to summarize all of this, because I don't want to bore you with incredible details, I think the movie is absolutely amazing in all aspects. The plot of the movie ties perfectly Tradick with the Dragon Ball Z, Saiyan Saga and onwards franchise, and Dragon Ball Super, actually. And that is a twist that you will want to see. And I want to say this. While I was a fan of Dragon Ball for many years, and I have seen on YouTube many fan animations of the Dragon Ball franchise or some Dragon Ball fan-made universe, something like that, I think Invasion of Tradick is one of the most complete feeling fan projects that are out there, and that is something that should be appreciated, since it's only one person who worked on the animation and had some help with voice actors and music producers like Halusa Twinner, Retro Ranter. And another reason you should watch it is maybe a certain red-haired Saiyan makes an appearance in the movie, and I want to see if you can find the cameo, you guys. So with that said, the movie is perfect for a fan-made project. I think if you are a Dragon Ball fan, and especially if you grew up with Dragon Ball, this will feel perfect for you. You should see it. And I hope you enjoyed, guys, and I guess I'll see you soon. Bye bye!
Wanna watch more videos like these? Click one of these right here and make sure to like and subscribe to Orack. Also make sure to follow me on Twitter at Orack and Amino Up too. And always remember, we can only ascend.